everybody, and welcome to Vegetarian Light Thursday. Today we're going to be making sweet potato bread, and this recipe is very healthy, and it's got no added fat, and it's really delicious. The sweet potato makes it moist and really tasty. So let's get started. We're going to start off. You're going to need 2 bowls, one for your dry ingredients, that's large because that's going to end up holding everything, and then one for your wet ingredients. So for the dry ingredients, we use 1 cup of whole wheat flour, and this is white whole wheat flour. It's really good for baking. And then 1/4 cup of white flour. So, and to that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. My mom always said, soda scant, powder plenty. That's the way you remember. Don't overdo the soda. And then to that, we're going to add all of our delicious spices. So the spices are, the main one is cinnamon. And we're going to want to use a 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then other spices that we're using are ginger, cloves, and nutmeg, a 1/2 teaspoon of each of those. And that makes up your dry ingredients. So I've already got these all mixed together before I sat down here. And then for the wet ingredients, we're going to start off with our egg substitute, and for that I use ground flaxseed, and we're going to use a tablespoon of that mixed with 3 tablespoons of water. And keep that in mind, that's an excellent egg substitute when you're baking. It gives body to your baked goods. So we're going to start out with that, and we'll whisk it together in the bowl, and then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Almond milk is just, it's beautiful in baking, trust me. And then secret ingredient in here that gives it a little extra, makes it extra moist without adding oil, is we're going to use one of these little applesauce cups, unsweetened, which is about 1/3 cup, I think. Or if you have it on hand, you could use apple butter and about 1/3 cup of that. And then in addition, we're going to use a teaspoon of vanilla. I love vanilla. I could put it in everything. So that makes up your wet ingredients. And then the sweet potato, you might want to cook it in the microwave about an hour before you need it so that it won't be so hot to handle, because you're going to need to peel it. So it goes in the microwave. The one I cooked, I put it in there for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and you know, you should be able to stick your fork in it and it's tender. And then you're going to peel it, and then just take a regular fork, and you're just going to mash it up with the fork, and it should be really easy to do. So just a basic, you know, sweet potato, medium size, about like this one. And okay, so we've got our dry ingredients and we've got our wet ingredients. So we're going to pour the wet ingredients in, and beautiful. And we're going to just set that down right there. We're going to just stir this all in till it gets blended together. You can't see it really. But once that gets blended, and it doesn't take long, you don't need a mixer, you can just kind of stir it with a spoon. And once you get it kind of blended all together, so you don't see any flour, then we're going to add in our mashed sweet potato. 1 mashed sweet potato. It's beautiful. Set that down there. And then we're going to get this sweet potato all stirred in. Look, it smells good already. I can smell all of the cinnamon and spices. So, and then we add to that a 1/3 cup of currants. You could also use raisins if you don't have currants on hand. And finally, a 1/3 cup of chopped toasted pecans, and I just used unsalted toasted pecans. And we stir all of that in. And then, beautiful. Then we're going to take our bread pan, and you're going to spray it with a little nonstick cooking spray, which I've already done. And then we're going to take this beautiful dough, which you can see in here. I think you can see it. And we're going to just pour it all in here. Lovely. Get it all poured in. And this recipe, as I said, it's got no added fat. So it's good if you're, watching your weight, and it's also vegan. So it's just really delicious too. You can have it for breakfast or a snack, late night snack, or after school snack. And kind of just spread it evenly in the pan. See, it looks like this. And then we're just going to put it in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes, and your knife should come out clean from the middle of it to just verify that it's done. And let it cool a few minutes and slice it up. It's delicious. Thanks, everybody, and I'll be posting this recipe on Facebook on the Vegetarian Light page. See you soon.